David Hayes joins us on the line this morning. And David, another busy weekend of racing ahead. A couple of interesting runners at Moonee Valley to talk about on Friday night, the first of which in race 5, Rifleman first up since June. Good first up record, and the 955 should suit him.
Yeah, I would say from the barrier should get a good run. He hasn't quite come in his coat yet, so he will improve. But I would expect him to be very competitive first up.
Race 6, catered talented mare first up over the 1,000.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with the barrier. It's going to be hard from the outside, but she'll be the watch her finishing on and wait for her over races over the Flemington Carnival. I think this mare's really improved. And
race 7's Maritiv finally broke her maiden status last start. Do you think she can go on with it?
Yeah, I do. Her track work's been great. Once again, another bad barrier at the Valley. That makes it difficult, so she'll probably be ridden patiently. Look for a finishing on.
Okay, Flemington on Saturday, the first feature 2-year-old race of the season is the Turnbull Stakes, race 1. We've got 3 acceptors here, starting with Harcourt Street at $13.
Yeah, look, it's a really ready-to-made 2-year-old who'll be sure to be competitive.
And on the back of his impressive trial at Tatura, here comes the Booms, come up $5.50, second favourite.
Yeah, look, I was very impressed with his trial and his track work. The only risk with him is he's bred to run a mile, and it could be a bit on the short side, but he'll be certainly finishing strongly. And Chad chose him of the group.
Followed by Arado, ball going back to the inside. He comes to the third place. All normally comes together. And he's got to just one more normally, but here comes the Moon out wide, who's got second.
Third of the acceptors is Ukri Star, $11, who you've also dual accepted with in the Gym Crack in Sydney.
Yeah, we're hoping she gets a run in Sydney to run against the girls, but if she comes down to Melbourne on the strength of a trial, you would think she would be competitive. It's always hard measuring up against sort of unknowns and guys from all. So I'll get a really nice feel on my 2-year-olds by the way these horses run.
So is there much sort of between those 3?
Look, I don't test them a lot against each other. I would say there's no push either way, actually. I really hope the filly runs in Sydney, and there's a chance she will.
Okay, race 2, the UCI Stakes over the 1800. Surging Wave looks like a horse to follow over the spring.
Oh, definitely. As the races get longer, he'll get better. I thought the other day he was in the worst part of the track and still ran very well.
Race 3, we have 3 acceptors over the 1400. Churchill Dancer coming off a luckless last start run.
Yeah, just didn't get out. Had a nice easy run. Drawn to get the gun run this weekend, so he's on trial for better races.
I Am Titanium back out to the 1400 here.
Yeah, and what a relief that he's drawn a decent barrier for the first time in a while. I expect him to be competitive as well. He just got caught wide the whole race, and the jockey felt that he'd be better over more ground, so he's stepping up to 14.
Luke Nolan takes the ride on the last start winner, Olivia.
Yeah, look, he's stepping up in class dramatically, but his track work suggests he's a decent horse, and he's on trial for the Guineas, so he needs to really run well in a race like this.
Race 6, 2 imports in the bark coming, starting with Motivado.
The track work has been outstanding. He probably needs to run above anything he's ever done in his life to beat Sea Moon, but Sea Moon looks to be struggling a bit. He's one of the highest rated stayers in the world, so we're a bit stiff to run into him in a handicap at Flemington at this time of year. But, gee, I've been thrilled with his track work.
And why not? Solid through the line last start, bigger track should suit.
Yeah, bigger track, much better. Nothing went right for him. We had to run him here, as he won't get a run in the Herbert Power next week.
Race 7, the Group 2 Edward Manifold Star, fashion a $10 chance. Filly on an Oaks campaign. Can she beat the lights of Politeness here over the 1600?
Yeah, it'll be an interesting test. Very happy with the track work this week. We'll love Flemington, and she was luckless last start, so a terrific each-way chance.
Race 8, the Turnbull. The long wait is over. Jetaway resumes, a $21 chance. What are you expecting from him?
Probably, obviously, he'll be improved by the run. From barrier 3, should get a lovely run, probably midfield. And as long as he's strong through the line, we'll be going towards the Caulfield Cup. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him debut. He's a lazy track worker, and he races better than he works.
Whisper Downs' third emergency in that. If he doesn't get a run, does he head to the Benalla Cup?
Yes, he does, yep, and probably the Benalla Cup's an ideal race.
Okay, race 10 at Flemington, Red Fez, $15 chance, steps up to the 1400 after a solid enough run, second up last start.
Yeah, look, from the wide barrier at the Valley, we went back, and that was the wrong tactic. She's in terrific order, tough race, but from barrier 10, she should just posse up right on the pace this time.
Morphettville, we've got one runner in race 5, the 2-year-old race, More Northerly, who comes through that same trial at Tatura as Here Comes the Boom.
Yeah, so I'd be watching Here Comes the Boom, and so then you'll get a guide on him. But he's over there, and we're hoping he can win. So hard measuring up the unraced 2-year-olds.
And Benalla Cup Day is on Sunday. We discussed, hopefully the weather clears up. We talked about Whisper Downs. You're also looking to accept with Extra Zero.
Yes, Extra Zero, the old boy on the wet track, he didn't like the kickback as in Darwin. He'll race closer to the pace and should improve dramatically, I think.
So across the weekend, Dave, have you got can you pinpoint a best bet?
It's very hard to pick a best bet. Probably Narrative, believe it or not, at Moonee Valley.
Okay, beautiful. Best of luck, David.
Thank you.